What happens with the ones that have circles?
They repeat.
That's right. You can actually see where it starts, and then it'll play the music and it goes all the way around in a circle, and then it starts over again. And the reason it's a circle is because it is what's called a loop. Hello there, East Penn computer science students of 3rd grade. My name is Mr. Wyman. Today we're going to be talking about loops. Today we're going to be talking about loops. Today we're going to be talking about loops.
Today we're going to be talking about loops.
Not that kind. That looks fun. I love water parks. What does a loop do? It's hard to imagine, but long ago, the first automobiles were produced or put together by individuals. Automotive mass production was completely revolutionized by the introduction of the assembly line. Although utilized by many companies, the American Henry Ford brought this business model to new heights.
Looping or repeating over and
Rose is
over.
clapping for your thing.
Cars were tied together with ropes and wheeled through a factory so that different individuals at different stations could do the same task over and over and over to different vehicles. The idea of doing the same thing over and over again is a loop. Workers didn't have to understand all the intricacies of how a car worked. They didn't even have to know how to put one completely together.
If you click on any of these other squares, they'll start playing along as loops as well, along with this loop, Rose's loop.
With the repetition of the same task over and over again, workers became more and more efficient and eventually replaced by machinery. The human beings who needed to eat, sleep, and even got sick were used to make sure that the machinery worked properly and ran smoothly. These human-machine combinations are eventually replaced by robots. These robots require commands to tell them what to do. If you want a robot to do the same command over and over and over again, it's helpful to use a loop. In this way, you only have to explain to the robot what to do once, and then tell it to repeat it a certain number of times or for a certain length of time. Looping can be found everywhere in everyday life. The chef that makes the same food dish over and over and over again. A newspaper delivery person will do the same loop over and over, day in and day out. Can you think of any activities that you do in a regular day that resemble a loop?
Is I want to use this song that you're going to make for the background music for the movie that I'm going to make. Does that sound cool?